can you make sure the car you want will outperform all others in its field as it outshines them in beauty, comfort, durability, and economy? Would you ask for the blueprints? Of course not. You'd turn to the car itself. You'd give it the works to make sure it works best. And that is what Ford does here at the great performance track in Dearborn, Michigan, where your Ford is tested against all other makes. No matter what you expect from your Ford, Ford itself has already expected more and gotten it. Just follow this cavalcade of 1950 Fords and have yourself a thrill. Not the thrill of danger, but the thrill of assurance. Assurance that here is performance beyond the call of duty. How do you know the brakes will take it? This is a performance demonstration. But on this same track for month after month, Ford's Magic Action king-size brakes got the test of ceaseless performance, which proved their superiority and earned their right to bear the Ford name. And how's this for pickup? Now let's take the outer lane for a real test of acceleration. Keep your eye on the speedometer. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 50, 60, 75 miles per hour, and more if you need it. Even in speed, Ford goes double to make sure not of just the speed itself, but of the ease of control that must be there too. Because these tests are for performance, not for excitement. This winding, twisting, tortuous course is the proving ground. Here's proof of Ford's steering ease and accuracy, of outstanding front-end durability that is priceless in value when you need it. Do you think you have steep hills to climb where you live? Here's a 17% grade, far worse than most, and Ford makes it with ease. But hold your hat. This side of the hill is a different story. Here's a 30% grade. That's a far tougher hill test than most cars ever encounter. Will the brakes hold? Easily. The handbrake? Of course. Well, let's go down this mountain and go back up the other way. We start at 10 miles an hour in second gear. Do we make it? Your new Ford does. How will your Ford travel in sand? Here's where steady power and perfect brake and engine protection get one of their stiffest challenges, as any driver in sandy country knows. But hey, we made it in high. Day after day, throughout the year, Ford keeps making the best buy better, and each change must prove itself fit to bear the Ford name. Here's where Ford's hydrocoil front springs and Paraflex rear springs, double-acting hydraulic shocks, superior steering, and stronger frame and body earned their diplomas from the School of Hard Knocks. Like to see what's happening underneath? Okay. Worse bumps than you'll find in a creek bed. Faster than you'd take them. Longer than you'd tolerate them. Boy, that's punishment. But Ford goes double to prove performance. Every proposed feature, every future change in this one fine car in its field must run this quarter-mile gauntlet of performance over huge boulders. Not once, but 750 times. Now, you might possibly get your Ford into a predicament like this once in its lifetime. But Ford's engineers do it over and over, hundreds of times. Even on this twisting torture test, the Ford can be steered with one hand. Day and night, through the heat of summer and the cold of winter, through rain and sleet and snow and mud, over smooth, slick roads and punishing bumps, Ford makes sure of the performance of each and every part and feature. Onto each car, some rain must fall. But here on Ford's test track, they've made it rain double to test your Ford's ability to keep the water out, making sure that Ford's dozens of weather strips, splash shields, and body seals will keep the mechanism and the interior dry. Every bump, twist, turn, pull, skid, and splash has a purpose. to produce a constantly finer car at the lowest possible price. Over devilishly contrived torture twists, brick, macadam, washboard roads, dusty gravel, through grinding sand, deep water, and sticky mud, Ford makes sure, matching its fine car performance against every other car in its field of price, power, or weight. And here's your new Ford, now 50 ways finer for 50, performance proved from stem to stern. A triumph of appearance, of comfort, of economy, and a triumph on the track. "50 ways finer, the Ford for 50. Again, the car of the year. Unbeatable for beauty, unbeatable for comfort, unbeatable for durability, unbeatable for performance, unbeatable for economy. Yes, unbeatable for economy. Always noted for economical operation, the new Ford with overdrive gives you still greater economy and superior performance. You can feed it less and drive it farther when your Ford's equipped with overdrive. Ford's overdrive has captured the hearts of Ford owners everywhere with its outstanding performance. More than twice as many overdrives have been built and proved as all other comparable devices put together. Ford gives you a simple, foolproof system of power transmission, which, without effort on your part, adjusts the call on your engine and on your gasoline to the kind of work you want it to do. When you are rolling along at an easy clip, your engine can sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride along with you, taking its gas in sips instead of gulps. The secret of this amazing operating economy is a simple one. When your Ford goes 50, your engine purrs along at only 35. Ford has always been famous for its economy. But see what the still greater economy of overdrive means in terms of gasoline alone. Here are two cars, one with, one without overdrive, about to take the same trip under the same conditions. Almost from the moment they start, the fuel-saving ability of the car with overdrive becomes apparent. The rate of saving is 15% or better. The longer the trip, the greater the likelihood of even more economy. At least a gallon every 100 miles of ordinary driving, 2 gallons or more on long, steady runs. That's what overdrive does, and only Ford in its field offers overdrive and all that goes with it. Think what it would mean to you to save more than a gallon of gasoline every 100 miles. It's like buying $1 worth of gas for only 85 cents. Yes, Ford's overdrive is good to your engine and good to your pocketbook, whether you drive the powerful 6 or the even more powerful 8. And here's something even more impressive. Along with the economy of Ford's overdrive, you actually get increased acceleration when you call for it, still greater than the zooming thrust which made Ford famous among all cars. Because Fords with overdrive have special ratio differentials, which actually increase the concentration of power delivered directly to the wheels without slippage for faster starting, harder pulling, and automatic instant surges of acceleration at any speed.